Hi everyone, in this video, I'm taking another look at Catan Console Edition, the digital version of the board game Catan available for Xbox and PlayStation. In the tabletop version of Catan, I always hated that I had to be myself while playing, which is why my favorite part of this edition is that it comes with over a dozen playable characters, each with their own incredible backstory and asymmetric ability. Today, I'll be walking you through each character so you can make an informed decision when picking who to play as. First up is Carla. Carla is the estranged daughter of Mr. Catan, who accidentally totaled her best friend Stina's 2016 Chevy Malibu while trying to impress Ryan, the cute but strong captain of the Frog team. Now, she's gotta make nice with Daddy so she can re-earn a spot in his will in order to pay back Stina's insurance broker, all while trying to show Ryan she still has what it takes to be lead ribbeter on the Frog team. Carla's asymmetric ability is that if you choose her, her picture will show up in your character box on the side of the screen while playing. Next is Gregor, and Gregor invented barrels. Gregor's asymmetric ability is that if you choose him, his picture will show up in your character box on the side of the screen while playing. This is Dagora, and Dagora has never worn a hat before. It's not that she dislikes hats, it's just that once she turned 25 years old, she realized she had never worn one before and thought it was kind of quirky. It's now become a great talking point when introducing herself to people at parties, and she's widely known in her hometown as the girl who has never worn a hat. For some reason, this gives her an odd sense of pride that she wants to preserve. Dagora's asymmetric ability is that if you choose her, her picture will show up in your character box on the side of the screen while playing. Next up is Stina. Stina's dream has always been to be lead ribbeter on the Frog team. However, she could never tell this to anyone since her best friend Carla is a much better ribbeter. When Stina found out that Carla was only trying to get onto the Frog team to get close to Ryan, the cute but strong captain, she sabotaged the spark plugs in her 2016 Chevy Malibu and set Carla up to total the car. Now she's got an insurance broker breathing down her neck and risks having her whole scheme exposed if she doesn't get the money soon. Stina's asymmetric ability is that if you choose her, her picture will show up in your character box on the side of the screen while playing. This is Hogni. Hogni starred alongside Jim Carrey in the popular 1994 buddy comedy film Dumb and Dumber, and later went on to appear in films such as The Squid and the Whale and TV shows like The Newsroom. He's won 2 Emmys and 5 Golden Globe Awards. Hogni's asymmetric ability is that if you choose him, his picture will show up in your character box on the side of the screen while playing. Moving on, this is Hilda. When Hilda pronounces the word ask, she says it like ax, as in, can I ax you a question? She knows it's spelled A-S-K, and she has heard others pronounce it correctly, yet she continues to say it wrong, and nobody ever corrects her. Hilda's asymmetric ability is that if you choose her, her picture will show up in your character box on the side of the screen while playing. This is Ryan, the cute but strong captain of the Frog team. He's got a big-time crush on Stina and would love for her to be his new lead ribbeter, but unfortunately, this other girl Carla auditioned and her ribbets are professional quality. Now he's at an impasse. Does he pick Stina, sabotaging the team in the name of love? Or does he pick Carla, who might just be able to take them to the regional Frog championships? Regardless, the King of Frogs is not going to be happy. Ryan's asymmetric ability is that if you choose him, his picture will show up in your character box on the side of the screen while playing. Next, this character is Azla. Azla is a princess with the magical power to control ice and snow. After thrusting her village into an eternal winter, she ran off to lead a life of solitude. That is, unless her sister, a mountaineer, a reindeer, and a talking snowman can save her. Ultimately, she ended up spending most of her time becoming a lawyer who specializes in copyright law. Azla's asymmetric ability is that if you choose her, her picture will show up in your character box on the side of the screen while playing. This is Dagora, and he is the merciless king of the frogs. As a young tadpole, he was exposed to radioactive ooze, which transformed him into the human form we know today. He created the Frog team as a way to punish humans, tricking them into reciting ancient cursed ribbets. Once a cursed ribbon is spoken, the speaker instantly turns into a 2016 Chevy Malibu, which Dagora then bestows upon a student in the local high school, setting up a chain of events which will lead to more people trying out for the frog team, and ultimately, their deaths. Dagora's asymmetric ability is that if you choose him, his picture will show up in your character box on the side of the screen while playing. Next is Yangivi. He currently holds the Guinness World Record for owning a V-neck shirt with the lowest V-neck. It's so low that it goes down below the shirt and into the floor. His asymmetric ability is that if you choose him, his picture will show up in your character box on the side of the screen while playing. This is Thorof. At the age of 9, he stole his father's beard. As he got older, he continued to steal more and more of his father. His nose, then elbows, then feet, and so on and so forth until he had completely stolen his father's entire body. Thorof is now 12 feet tall and has terrible balance. His asymmetric ability is that if you choose him, his picture will show up in your character box on the side of the screen while playing. Finally, there are 6 other characters the programmers have put into the game, but they've all unfortunately been turned into 2016 Chevy Malibus and are currently unplayable. I hope you've enjoyed this walkthrough of all the characters in Catan Console Edition. Besides this, the game also features the ability to play others online whether they're on Xbox or PlayStation, a second screen experience which lets you check your hand privately on your smartphone, additional deluxe edition board layouts, a variable setup option, and even a dynamic AI for solo players. Also, everyone who purchases the game gets a free barrel made by Gregor.